North Shore Mining and Prospecting, Jeremy Canner here. And yeah, it's a little chilly out today. I was supposed to go to work. It was a little too cold for me with my nerve damage, so I had to go home and warm up for a while. Took like 4 hours just to get my hand warm again. But yeah, this is a place where I've had luck in the past, so it's definitely worth bringing the high banker. I only brought the one part of it today because yeah, I want to show you guys some of the places that I've tested out throughout the summertime, you know, when I was off camera, and I had some pretty good results here. I was planning on using these areas for wintertime, and it's starting to get there. Everything's starting to get that fall look to it. Eek! I hate the snow. I'd rather be where it's warmer. But you know. Yeah. Alright, well, I'll set up and get running here and be back with you guys in a minute. See, I just started digging in this location here first because yeah, I cleaned out some of these spots during the summer up over that way a little bit, and I was finding, you know, pretty good numbers. But see how this material gets to that rusty red but still sandy and gravelly looking clay? Yeah, here's some more. Yeah, look at it. Then it starts going to a grayer clay just right below it here. So in this little location, this is where all the heavies had deposited back behind this piece of shale here. So it's good to clean out all these little cracks and stuff, you know, all up in these edges. Try to clean this as good as you can. So I'm gonna clean it out, put it in here, get me a nice little pile going over for the high banker, and yeah, we'll get running. And we'll see what we can get cleaned up today. Yeah. Nice little section through here. Might not be like, you know, some California bedrock, but good enough. So, I'll be right with you guys in a little bit. One more side note is when you're cleaning the back of these cracks and you find it where it likes to come out like this and tail out in a nice rusty deposit area. Yeah, you can see it in the material right there. And it's sitting on top of another layer of shale. So you want to scrape that entire surface. Get as much of that material as possible. See, there's a nice piece of glass. Yeah, that hand kind of froze up already. It's that cold to me already. We'll clean that up out of the creek. But yeah, you want to follow it as much as it goes out. It stops turning orange and starts turning back to the regular material, let out, because you want to stick right in that heavy zone and follow that heavy. Now, as you see here, I got my son Jaden, teaching him the art of prospecting. Told him, well, you got to start as the feeder for high banker. And I got that hole cleaned a little more. But, you know, when you get the chance to teach children like this and actually, you know, expand their knowledge a little more, by the time they're my age, they'll know 10 times more about prospecting than I do. Because I didn't get into it until, you know, my late 20s. I'm 36 now. But, yeah, it's never too late to teach your children how to prospect. And you gotta let the daughter do it a little bit too, because, you know, women have their rights. And, you know, women can be gold miners too, huh, Michaela? Yep. Not just the boys, huh?
Not just the boys. So my brothers, they never want to do nothing on their game.
That's my daughter. Rake and drop, huh? Yep. You guys see what I see in there? Check that out. There's a massive slug right there. Wow, it's all mushroom too.
Wow.
Yeah. Yep, you'll find those. So I decided to start dumping it out so that way it was easier to get out of the bin. And it's starting to run it a little bit. Really jaggedy stuff with all this shale and only a few round rocks here and there. But there used to be a big pack of them that went out about 6 feet from that inside turn there. But it's not there no more. Now it's just under the flat shale. So if it was warm up this week or next week a little bit, I'll try getting my boots on and cleaning out some of the cracks over there. And we'll see what we can find. This is a cool and interesting rock. I'm not sure what it is. I think that might be hematite on the side of some type of host rock. Crazy. Not for sure. Somebody drop me a comment. Let me know if you know what this is. Pretty neat. We'll take it home with the slug and the little piece of quartz I found. I shut down just for a quick second here and look at all the lead in there. So I'd say we're on the right track for the heavy source. Huh? And on to the second bucket. It's getting bigger. It's starting to look like a set of stairs. And here's bucket number 3. Look it up. Oh yeah, look at that slurry muddy mess. A broken up busted shell rock. And I've just about cleaned as much of this bedrock as I can, well, not bedrock, shale as I can. It's kind of hard to get down into those cracks. I should have brought some different tools with me. I'm all the way into the inside edge here. And actually broke all that out of that section and all of this out of that section. And right here is actually flat shale. So I'm scraping that flat because, like I said, I'm following that rusty tail. And yeah, I'm gonna probably clean out the rest of this section to about here. And that'll be it for the day. So we'll get 4 buckets through. That'll be good enough for a little test run of the high banker at this location. All right, well, I'm about to wrap things up here for the day. That's as much as I was gonna go to that rock bed, you know, kids decided to play in water up to their almost knees. There's my tailing pile, and that's only half of it. The other half is always in the front. And where the legs are, that's where the water edge was. So yeah, that's my little tailing island I made. See, she won't stay out of the water. And yeah, I'll show you some of my finds for the day. Some more glass out of the creek. That weird rock, I have no idea. Couple pieces of big lead that were at the top of the classifier here. And yeah, let's shut her down here. Let's take a look at that mountain of lead in there. Oh my God. Yeah, there's a ton of it. Jeez, slugs. Well, those are 22 shells. They look bigger on the phone. But yeah, a lot of lead. Well, if anything, I'd take that lead and show you guys how to take 500 grams of lead, put it in a Compel, and make a silver bullet. Yeah, you Compel it all down and you can actually process the silver out of the lead. In case you didn't know. But yeah, I'm gonna clean things up here. Losing daylight. Dark in the woods. Well, starting to get there. Further back, where there's more leaves still. Starting to lose a lot of the canopy now. Kids are having fun here. But yeah, I'll see you guys at the house. Later.